Tracking milestones of an incredible journey spanning 30 years, Rahman Music Sheets. Roja defied all established norms and templates of film music in India. A definite but mutated fusion of jazz, African, Western classical, and Indian music. Film tunes never sounded so folksy and so utterly modern at the same time. It must have been quite a challenge and risky proposition to clear such tunes for the director Mani Ratnam.
Actually, it is not difficult at all. Actually, it is quite easy because the tunes were absolutely fantastic. I mean, the first tune he did was Chinna Chinna Asai, and it just had such a quality to it. And he had composed it for an entirely different situation in the film, and and we used it as the opening number, and he had composed only the mukda of it, and that's all we had, and we had done, and it was absolutely brilliant. And then I had no idea how he is going to do the antara. And then when I was there, he went upstairs, he came back, after a couple of hours, and he had an antara which was as, unexpected and as brilliant as the mukdas. His, desire to make it as well as he can is as much as your desire to wanting the best, so you're both fighting for the same thing, so it becomes easier. It is not that he's fighting me or I'm fighting him, I mean, we're both looking for something more. Dil hai chota sa, choti si aasha, masti bhar man ki, bholi si aasha. चांद तारों को छूने की आशा आसमानों में उड़ने की आशा दिल है छोटा सा छोटी सी आशा.
Similarly, the song Rukmini Rukmini, has some kind of beats that we never associate with village surroundings. And the way you picturized it also, old women dancing to such beats.
Yeah, I think the situation was given. I mean, that is a part, the old ladies were part of the script, so it was not just for the song, they were dancing. They were part of the narrative and their part, so we thought we would do a song based on that. And then he had worked on a tune for it, and it took a while to get it, get it perfected, till he was also happy and I was also happy. He really has a flair for it, and he was very particular that we should, use these Japanese drums to get that kind of excitement into the song. So it was his idea and it was his output, and it sounded absolutely fantastic. It just made the shooting that much more challenging.
And then there was Bharat Humko Jaan Se Pyara Hai.
Yeah, actually that was I think the concept of that first line, in Tamil of that song, was something which he had already done. I think he had worked on it and he played it to me, and it was such a soulful thing, So we decided to use that as the theme of the film, and the Mukda was worked on later.
भारत हमको जान से प्यारा है, सबसे न्यारा गुलिस्ता हमारा है, जन्मभूमि है हमारी शान से कहेंगे हम, सब ही तो भाई भाई प्यार से रहेंगे हम, हिंदुस्तानी नाम हमारा है, सबसे प्यारा देश हमारा है।
आसाम से गुजरात तक, बंगाल से महाराष्ट्र तक, जाति कई धुन एक है, भाषा कई सुर एक है, कश्मीर से मद्रास तक, कह दो सभी हम एक है, आवाज दो हम एक है, जागो।
What was so unique about Roja music that it became such a huge hit?
Actually, when you do music, you're not worried that you want it to become the biggest hit ever. You trying to do what is right for your film at that point of time. When I was doing Roja, it was a kind of film which is slightly different from what the mainstream films we are doing. So we wanted a sound which will go with that, and we wanted tunes which will be fresh and which will take the theme across seamlessly across. And that's what we tried. We didn't try with a target of saying that we'll make the biggest hit ever. I mean, I don't think anyone can ever plan like that and go ahead and do it. So it was just an earnest attempt, and it just turned out that it became a rage. So.
भारत हमको जान से प्यारा है, सबसे न्यारा गुलिस्ता हमारा है.
Time has rated Roja's soundtrack as one of the 10 all-time best soundtracks. If I were to ask you, look at your work critically, would you agree with that rating?
I don't know. I think this rating is will keep changing. Will keep changing with the person who's rating it, and it doesn't matter. I'm glad that after so many years, we're still talking of Roja soundtrack. I know that was his first film, and if he comes with something like that to make a mark, I think just shows that it's not something that's popularity that suddenly come up. He's always had it in him. Roja was just possibly the window, that's all. It was nothing more than that. He would have anyway been where he is now.
The whiff of fresh air that came through the window of Roja became a raging storm in Bombay. The music of Bombay introduced Rahman to the world. Mani Ratnam narrates the story of Bombay's music. In our next episode, stay with us. Rahman Music Sheets will continue to track his incredible journey to superstardom, connecting you with his creative partners, also engaging with musicians he inspired. If you have reinterpreted or recreated Rahman's music, share your videos. If selected, you will get featured on Rahman Music Sheets. To submit your videos, log on to our website o2-india.com.